Testing audio. Am I centered? I am. Awesome. Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome. Hi. Yes, we're about to get started with this live stream for November personal readings and some horoscope readings as well. Just making sure I'm visible. Okay. Great. Looks like I'm good. How do I unmute this? Yeah. Okay. How about on the red platform? Are you guys seeing me? Can I get a thumbs up in the chat? Okay. I think we're ready to get started. And you guys can hear me, right? Awesome. Well, hi, I'm Shine, and this is Divine Shine Tarot with your November horoscopes and taking your personal questions tonight. I've been doing quite a lot of celebrity streams, answering all of your questions on your favorite celebrities, and am finally catching up with some personal, since you all have been asking to do some personal readings. You all have had personal questions, and that is my passion, is to help you all with my intuition and whatever messages the spirit can send through me to help you. I'm happy to be the middle woman, so to speak. Could I get a thumbs up in the red platform if you guys can see me and hear me? Let's see. Stream fairies on the red platform and the purple platform. Oh, I see. Yes. It was a error on my end. I wasn't able to see the chat. Perfect. I can see the chat now. So let me keep an eye on the likes, because as soon as we hit, let me see where we are right now. As soon as we hit 500 likes, I will get started on a collective reading. And of course, personal readings take priority, so feel free to book if you have a question. I would love to read for you tonight, friends. Just waiting until we get to 600 and we can get started with a collective reading. The cards are very active and energized tonight. They're popping out of my hands as I'm trying to shuffle. So there is a lot that they want to say. I look forward to reading for you all. Just waiting until we hit. Oh, wow. Those likes are flying up pretty quickly. Once we get to... Okay. We're at 500. Well, if you got there that fast, we could easily hit 1,000. And that way I can give a longer collective reading. Okay, we're at 6. Come on, guys. Let's get a collective reading going. I'll just do a riffle shuffle in the meantime to really energize the deck. There we go. Where's everyone joining me from? How's your first week of November going so far? Whoa. The cards are ready to talk. For those of you just joining, as soon as we get to 1,000 likes, I will gift you all with a collective reading, and I will continue with that pattern for tonight. Every time we hit a milestone, I will do another zodiac sign reading, starting with Scorpio, since we are in Scorpio season. In between, those of you that would like to book a personal reading, the link is in bio. It's going to be 11 for a mini, 22 for a full. So if you have personal questions that you would like to see what the spirit has to say, any guidance that I can help lend, any messaging that could be of assistance, I would be very happy to lend some help, some guidance, and some entertainment. Wow, you guys are fast. My goodness. We are just 70 likes away from 1,000. Wow, okay. So I will get started on a collective reading. Wow. Thank you guys. So excited to read for you all. Okay, Spirit, please give me a message for my beautiful, sparkly, shiny viewers currently on the live stream for me. What do they need to hear, Spirit? Let's guide them through any current tribulations or life stages. So this is interesting. We have here this LGBTQ card. Maybe someone is stepping into a different stage in their life, not only with the literal meaning of their gender orientation or sexual orientation, but this could also mean that they are just stepping into the truer version of themselves. So one of you may be coming out of the closet, not only in terms of your sexual orientation, but also just in terms of feeling more comfortable with yourself, feeling more in your skin. So this came out in reverse. Beautiful chaos. Ooh, yes, you're getting out of a stage of internal chaos with this beautiful chaos card that came out in reverse. Let me read it. It says, what doesn't fit now may create something entirely new later. This makes no sense. That is better than being perfect. So you are perfectly imperfect at this time. Again, feeling more comfortable in your skin, stepping into your truer self, feeling more authentic, or you're meant to enter that stage if you're not there yet. Yes. You are manifesting the life that you want for yourself, or this is heavy on your mind. You're looking to grind in this Q4, this last quarter of the year. You really want to set yourself up for a better 2026, the year of you manifesting, creating, and taking control of your life, being your best self, and overcoming many challenges, any internal conflicts, as well as external forces that you are able to get some control of. That's very empowering so far. You may be overcoming some bad apples, maybe someone you work with, maybe someone that you discovered is a frenemy or a fake friend, someone that may have been lingering, monitoring, lurking, perhaps even trying to copy you or sabotage you. That's part of that beautiful chaos card that it looks like you are either already overcoming or in the process of overcoming. This looks like, ooh, yeah, someone was trying to play in your face and you're not having it anymore. Stop playing around. You are seeing people for what they are, for who they are, and that is part of the life cycle that you're currently in order for you to complete this and step into your truer, better self. You have kind of shown that you are in this stage of applying what you've learned from the unfortunate betrayals and disappointments in life. Those are learning lessons that allow us to strengthen our discernment and be better, smarter, wiser, stronger to step into our next stage. So let's continue here. Yeah, you're not blind to it anymore. You are no longer blind. See this blind AF card? These cards are so cute and funny. You are no longer blind to the people that were wearing masks, that were being fake in your face, pretending to be one person when really they had duplicitous intentions. They sought to deceive, they sought to feed off of your energy, feed off of your positivity. It's really odd that often we believe that people are after material gain. So we will often say, why were they jealous of me? Why were they mad at me or have hidden competition with me? I don't have much. But the things that people can be jealous of or covet from us oftentimes are intangibles. People could be jealous of your resilience. People could be bothered of how you're able to persevere and get a promotion at work, or when one door closes for you, you're able to open another. How you're able to overcome whatever weapons people may form against you. That is oftentimes some of the powers and the strengths of character that we have, that we overlook, that we're not aware that those are things that other people who lack in those areas, they may be jealous, envious, or covetous of those kinds of intangibles, and they wear masks to gain proximity to those energies in the hopes that they could benefit from that sense of blessings and favor that you tend to attract with those great characteristics, while at the same time resenting you for it a bit, being jealous and envious of it. So that was just some extra background that came to me from the spirit about those last few cards that we got regarding someone playing in your face and you seeing them for who they are. You're no longer blind to it. Someone was a bad apple trying to block you from manifesting and being your better self, but you're over that internal and external conflict that they tried to create, this environment of chaos that they tried to create. And this could apply for those of you just joining. Hi, I'm Shine. That could apply to your personal life, your work life, for those of you that are still in school, anyone that you are currently experiencing perhaps a sense of hesitation and reevaluation regarding your relationship with them. These cards may be speaking about that connection, and it may be an extra push to encourage you to distance yourself or maybe end that relationship. Let's see how these cards conclude. So this is the gift from the universe. Someone wants to take your gifts. Again, as I was saying in that example that I was giving when I was breaking down these extra cards, someone may be trying to feed off of your energy to gain proximity to your blessings. You may be someone that attracts abundance. You may be someone that attracts favor, someone that's magnetic, someone that people are drawn to, and that comes with some sort of positivity in your life, and someone wants to benefit from that. So this is perhaps the fourth card encouraging you to keep your eyes peeled, stay aware, and prepare to distance yourself so that you can protect your blessings, your energy, your gifts. Let's see, what's this say? Do more of what makes you happy. Happy vibes. You are good enough. Someone was probably trying to cause doubt, cause you to doubt yourself. Someone that probably felt insecure wanted to project that onto you. Anytime you may have mentioned something that didn't go your way or something that you didn't feel great about, maybe you had a bad hair day, maybe there was a bit of weight that you wanted to get rid of, anything that expressed a sense of doubt, they may have tried to drag that and double down and make you feel even worse about it. So this is an additional reason to remove this kind of person from your life, the kind of person that tries to kick you while you're down and envy you when you're up. This is not a good friend, a good cousin, a good classmate, colleague, whoever this person may be in your life. Collective, this is someone that you need to distance yourself from in order to, again, step into your better self and manifest the life that you want, that you probably already are, and that person's just trying to attach themselves to take a free ride off of you. So who could that be? Who is that for you? Karina, Javier. Lots of nice names in the chat tonight. Who could that be for you? Where are we with the likes? Okay, if we get to 2,000 likes, I will start doing zodiac readings. Starting with Scorpio, since we are in Scorpio season. Do we have any Scorpios in the chat? Drop your little M's, the purple M or the scorpion. Yes, I see the zingers coming out. Welcome. Hi, Simply Unique. Welcome. We just finished a collective reading here. Someone needs to get rid of a friend or a frenemy that was coveting their energy, their gifts, their favor, their resilience, their sauce. We got sauce, guys. They can't buy that. It's time to distance ourselves. This is a shedding last part of the year where we are going to prepare ourselves for oh, your daughter's a Scorpio. Nice. Well, for those of you that are in the chat, once we get to 2,000 likes, we will get started on the zodiac readings, starting with Scorpio. And for those of you that would like a personal reading, link is in bio. It's 11 for a mini, 22 for a full, and those take priority before the zodiac readings. So if you have any personal questions that you want to get answered on the live stream, feel free. I would love to read for you. Just checking in on all of the chats. Let's see what we got going on here. Hi. Yes, welcome. Very nice. Okay. I will clean up this collective reading. And once we get to 2K, we can get started on the zodiac readings. What signs are in the chat right now? Maybe we will prioritize whoever's already here. What sign are you? Hi, Eva. Welcome. I'm going to actually switch decks after this. Let's see what signs are in the chat. Drop your zodiac sign. I have a feeling I have more earth and fire tonight. Welcome. Hi. I'm Shine. Doing personal readings for you all tonight. Very happy to finally do a personal live stream because I've been doing so many celebrity readings, which are also fun. But it's even better to be able to do these personals and connect with the energy of real, regular people like myself, not just the fancy celebrities. You know, we all have problems and questions in our lives. Just because they have fame and money, it doesn't make their problems any more important than ours. If anything, we need more help, right? Because we're trying to find success in our own lives. So I am happy to be a vessel for any guidance and messaging that you may be looking for. Feel free to reach out. Feel free to book if you're interested in a personal reading, and confirm what platform you sent your payment on so that I could prioritize that. All right. So we are at, hold on, let me just reactivate my chat. Hi, Tori. Welcome. How do I? Hi, welcome. We are about to get started on some zodiac readings. I'm just waiting for everyone to let me know what sign are they, so we can. I was gonna do a Scorpio reading since we're in Scorpio season, but if it's not the predominant sign in the chat, maybe we'll choose something else depending on who's here. Let's see. How do I add another cute emoji to say hi to you guys? Okay, just making sure I'm still visible on all platforms. Thumbs up in the chat. Perfect. Okay, so once we get to 2,000 likes, I will do a zodiac reading. If you all just let me know what sign are you. And we can also incorporate some of the Rider-Waite-Smith cards. Hi, Ms. Zakir. I hope I said that right. Welcome. We're about to get started on some November horoscopes. We will choose which zodiac sign we'll get started with depending on who is in the chat. What sign are you? Come on in. Welcome. Happy to have you. Let me make sure we are good on all platforms because sometimes it's tricky. Yeah, it looks like I'm good. All right. Where's everyone joining me from tonight? Hi, La Prieta, Leo. That's what I was saying. I said I have a feeling that I have a lot of fire and earth in the chat tonight. Let's see. Thank you for the rose. That's a beautiful rose. Thank you. Come on in. Welcome. I'm Shine. Drop your zodiac, drop your location. We're about to get started on our next horoscope, November horoscopes. But I want to see what everyone's zodiac sign is so we can decide what to start with. Let's see. I'm having trouble seeing. Chi-Town, what's up? Welcome, Chi-Town. Okay, Chicago in the house. What's everyone else's zodiac? I'm trying to decide what sign we're gonna start with. Once we get to 2,000 likes, currently we are 1.2. Once we're at 2,000, I will get started with the zodiac readings. So far, it looks like we're gonna start with Leo, since LA Prieta responded so far. Leo from Chicago. Who else is in the chat? Let's hear. What signs? What signs? You guys get to drive the stream because you guys are here. So Scorpios are missing out. I was prepared to start with them, but they are not piping up in the chat. Let's see. We are close to starting our readings. Okay, water sign. There we go. Hi, Cancer. We have a Virgo. Okay. We have two Virgos. Uh-oh. Virgos are strong in the chat so far. Okay. Let's see. We're at 1.3 so far. I hope my stream isn't blocked. Sometimes TikTok's a little tricky. Sometimes they're a little tricky. Usually there's a bit more attendance by now, although I'm loving all the new names that I'm seeing. Let me shout you all out because I need to know your zodiacs. Hi, Subtleties. Hi, Joyce. Welcome. Let's know your zodiac sign so we can start this next set of horoscope readings. And please hit the like button because once we get to 2,000, I will be gifting the next reading. So far, Virgo is winning. Come on in. Welcome. Yes, hit the likes. It's flying up so quickly. Aquarius. Whoa, air sign. Air sign in the building. Okay, okay. New York in the building. Nice. So far, Chicago, New York, East Coast is up with me. All right. Surprise. Usually these hours, the West Coast is strong. Maybe everyone's still... What time is it? No. Everyone should be online. Come on. It's a Tuesday night. How is everyone doing? We're just getting started with November. Oh my, we're almost at 2,000. All right. Let's get started with a Zodiac horoscope reading, and I guess we're going to start with Virgo since we got more Virgos in the chat. Let's see. Our ancestors are covering the session from monitoring spirits. Amen. Thank you, subtle steeds. Amen to that. I always ask spirit to protect my readings and my space and my energy from any interference, from false messages, and to just give me clarity, truth, guidance, and light. I'm a light worker, so my source is the light source. All right, so we are at 2K likes. You guys are amazing. Just giving you guys one more chance to drop your zodiac sign in the chat so that we can go with whichever one is most popular at this time. That is the sign that I will start reading on. So far, we have 2 for Virgo. What is your sign? Welcome, Paris. Welcome, Cancer. Oh, we have 2 Cancers. We have 2 Cancers. Thank you for the rose. We have 2 Cancers. Who is about to get this zodiac reading? Taco Tuesday. Come on, guys. Drop your sign. Okay, so between Cancer and Virgo, we need a tiebreaker. Hi, Maria Bella. Welcome. Welcome. Let's know your zodiac sign. We're trying to do a tiebreaker to decide what horoscope am I about to read for, depending on the sign. Let's hear. Sorry, I'm having a bit of a hard time seeing the chat. Welcome, Kiki. We're about to get started on the horoscopes for November. Let me know your sign because we are trying to do a tiebreaker and start the reading with whichever zodiac sign is most present in the chat. So far, we have Virgo and Cancer leading. Let's see. Oh, thank you for the heart, me majestic warrior. So actually, in this next reading, now that we're actually entering the monthly horoscopes, I'm going to be reading from 2 decks. So let me start energizing this one as well. Hi, Alicia. Welcome. Let us know your zodiac so that we can see if we will lead with your sign in this reading I'm about to do. Come on in. Come on in. It's really social in here. Okay. So I'm getting some delayed messages. So I'm going to just go ahead and get started with readings for Virgo, since they are closer to this current Scorpio season. I'm just giving you guys one more chance because I can't see. My chat is a bit delayed. Okay, so let's get started with a reading for my Virgos. And then maybe we'll jump around and just go straight to Cancer afterwards. Let me give this one more riffle shuffle here. Yay, Virgo. Okay, so let's get started here. Spirit, what's happening for my Virgos in the month of November? What should my Virgos prepare for, Spirit? Let's get a few cards out for my Virgos. Actually, let me see if something pops out because usually that's more indicative of message from Spirit. Let's get a message out for my Virgos. Oh, now they're, there we go. Okay. So you are due to focus on your sacral chakra. So there is something that you are supposed to focus on creatively. And in terms of your esteem and your confidence, you are supposed to feel centered, peaceful, aligned, respect and honor your body, your physical vessel. For some reason, maybe you were partying a bit for Virgo. Maybe you were partying a bit for Halloween, or maybe you are trying to do a hard 30 for the holidays to be snatched. Let's see. You have magical gifts. Really nice. Maybe you're an intuitive. A lot of Virgos tend to be gifted with some sort of, as this card says, spiritual or magical gifts. So maybe that is why you are supposed to be tapping into... Ooh, this table's slippery. I'm trying to pick up the cards. Strengthening your chakra at this time. I believe this is a sacral chakra, in order for you to also strengthen your gifts, your intuition. There's something that the universe may be trying to communicate to you at this time. It could even come to you through a dream or through some sign from the universe once you allow yourself to be receptive to messaging. It says something unexpected is about to change everything. Plot twist. Interesting. So sometimes, thank you, Sundal. Shiny. So Virgo, sometimes you tend to want to make everything perfect. You like to take the reins and make sure that things meet a high standard. So in a nicer way, I'm trying to say that you tend to like to maybe control things, or things that are within your control. You like to make a really nice outcome, I would say. But this is probably telling you to prepare for things to change and allow for the change, because there may be something better on the other side with this plot twist card. I'll take one more out and then I'll go to the other deck. I attract limitless prosperity. Right. So this opportunity, or this change that the universe is trying to prepare you for, is likely something that will result in a prosperous outcome for you. It could be maybe a job opportunity that you didn't see coming, maybe a reconnection with a friend that you weren't really prioritizing that may end up in a nice reconnection that could lead to another opportunity, or that could lead to some act of generosity that you weren't expecting. Gifts and blessings tend to find us where we least expect it. So let me, yes, Virgos use, Cecilette said, Virgos like order and we tend to be picky. Yes. So the cards are trying to tell you to take a step back from that, in terms of just being prepared to expect something different from what you're working towards, because the outcome might actually be better than you anticipate. Now let's get some clarification on those initial cards for you, Virgo. Yeah, you're supposed to walk away from something or someone with this Eight of Cups. This indicates that there is something or someone that no longer emotionally fulfills you. Something told me a house. This could be a relationship, but this could also be the place that you live, or there's some change that you're meant to make. And it's a bit scary to let go of this thing that was so meaningful to you, but it looks like you will find better on the other side. So let's get even more clarification on that. Yeah, this relationship or person, place, job, whatever this is for you, it's no longer fulfilling you with this Five of Cups. You're looking to grow, and somehow you are instead being depleted from something, or you could even be bored, disappointed. You could feel that you are alone in something. This Five of Cups can indicate some sort of grief, disappointment, even a sense of feeling abandoned. So there was something that didn't quite work out the way you expected it to. Again, the idea of wanting to be very structured and selective, and the way Virgos can be, right? In terms of being perfectionists and wanting order and taking control of things. There's something that you may have worked towards that hasn't really turned out the way you wanted. So it looks like the universe is asking you to prepare to go in a different direction, because something that you may consider a loss is actually going to turn out to be a win. So let's continue here. Okay, yes. So after feeling that your cup was empty in this Five of Cups, your cup will actually be filled, replenished with this Three of Cups. There may be a time of socializing and celebration in your near future. I imagine with the holidays that you may reunite with loved ones, and that may help in re-energizing you to help make these changes, or to help uplift you if you are feeling down at this time, Virgo, as many times around the holidays, that's when people can tend to be introspective and self-reflective and see if things are aligning with where they'd like to be in their life or not. So very emotional time for you at this time too, Virgo, because we got 3 cards from the Suit of Cups. Okay, you are working hard on something. You're trying to turn this thing around with this 8 of Pentacles, Virgo. So again, what we saw here, this warning that the universe wants you to prepare for this change, this unexpected change. Despite you working hard towards something, this might even be after the change, you'll be working hard to try to resolve or fix something. But again, prepare for this prosperity. Allow yourself to be taken in a different direction from what you were planning, and you will be surprised with what the universe will bless you with in terms of abundance, in terms of surprises, in terms of really joyous reconnections, or sometimes Spirit sends us angels through people that we were not even thinking about or expecting. I will pull out one more here. Yes. Wait, was that actually, I wanted to look at the bottom of the decks. We have the Star, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Just want to switch it up here before we close out. Is someone being dishonest? Oh no. Well, yeah, we'll keep this original card. This is the Magician card, indicating whatever you want, you have the power, the skills, and the tools to accomplish it. It just may happen in a different path or a different structure than what you're currently envisioning for yourself, Virgo. So this month may be about taking a step back and allowing the universe to work for you instead of pushing against the direction of where things are headed, which we know Virgos like to work hard towards their stuff, and that is why you are one of the more peaceful and pleasant, grounded earth signs. So let's check in with the chat. What are you guys going through? Is anyone like considering maybe leaving a job? Or maybe you were trying to get a promotion, but the universe might be asking you to leave the job, or this could be about a relationship. Let's see what the Virgos are saying. Wow, we are at 4K. We are at 4K. Well, I was about to say if we hit another milestone, then we will switch into... Oh, Sundai is looking for a new job. What's your sign, Sundai? What's your zodiac sign? Let's see, who else is here? I'm about to prepare to do another zodiac reading for you all. Virgos, I hope that that was helpful. Look at that, Sundai. So you're a Virgo and you're looking for a new job. Were you maybe trying to, if you have something now, perhaps you were trying to seek a promotion, or maybe whatever you're currently in, maybe you are meant to consider like a different role. Maybe the universe is asking you to apply to something a little different, but you'd be surprised at how they would consider your experience transferable, perhaps. And you might actually like the role a lot more than what you expected. Let's see. Let's prepare for a different role. Okay, Sundai, I love that for you. I love that that resonated. That's awesome. That's why I love these personal reading streams, because connecting with the real energy is so much more fulfilling for me than just the celebrity readings. I mean, the celebrity readings are very fun as well. We love to see what's going on with our favorite public figures and pop culture icons, but this is a lot more significant to me. It's just to know that these readings can really resonate and connect with our everyday lives. So we are at 4.8K. We are almost at 5K. likes, once we get to 6K, I will do a zodiac reading on the next popular sign in the chat, which I believe was Cancer. Do we still have our Cancers in the chat? Can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. Is the audio off? Testing audio. Can you guys let me know in the chat if you can still hear me? Hey, Steez, can you remind me your zodiac sign? Because we're about to switch to the next horoscope reading for November. Subtle Steez. Oh, yeah, that's right. Aquarius. We have a Leo. We have Aquarius. There were a couple of Cancers, but whoever is dominant in the chat right now, we will switch to that zodiac sign. Can you guys still hear me? Oh, there's an echo. Testing audio. Hey, Stream Fairies, is it still echoing? Testing audio, testing audio. Testing audio. Is it still echoing, or can you guys hear me clearly? Let's see what you all are saying. Let's get some messages in the chat. Could you guys please let me know about the audio so I could... Okay, you can hear me clearly, no echo. Prieta? LA Prieta? Let's hear you like a little further away, almost like your mic fell out. Uh-oh. Oh, so like my mic fell out. How about now? Am I still too far? Or... Hello, testing audio. Let's see. Okay. Well, let's do a next zodiac reading so long as you can all hear me. Hi, Heartform, welcome. We are about to do the next zodiac reading. Thank you, Steez, for confirming that the audio is fine. Hi, Shipra, welcome. So you guys let me know your zodiac sign because I'm about to transition into the next horoscope for November. Now that we are surprisingly all of a sudden at the end of the year, can you guys believe? I know Leo is in the building. We have Leo, we have Aquarius. John Perez, welcome. Thank you for the follow, John. Thank you for the follow. What other zodiacs do we have? Whichever one is dominant. Oh, Shipra, we just did Virgo. Your sign was first. We just did a reading. So since you are on the red platform, you should be able to rewind and see that reading. Okay, let's see. It looks like Leo is leading. Leo, Aquarius. Who else? Drop your zodiac sign, you guys. You are in control of what next zodiac sign I read for. So let's see you all shout it out. Once we get to 6K, I will do the next zodiac reading. And thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. I was hesitant to go live tonight because I had some technical difficulties, but I'm so glad that I still powered through and came on with you all. Let's see. Okay. You know what? Looks like we're going to do a reading for my Leo, since we keep seeing that pop up in the chat. Once we get to 6K likes, I will get started on the Leo reading, unless some other signs come in and steal the Leo thunder, which will be really hard because those lions are fierce and flashy. Prieta, are you fierce and flashy, or are you low-key? Do you like to be underestimated, or are you one of those powerful, a lion that steals the spotlight? Are you a leader lion? Prieta? Let's see who else is here. Welcome. We are getting ready. Let me see. I can't see the message. Oh yeah, flashy. All right. We have a flashy Leo in the chat. We are almost at 6K. Once we get to 6K, I will be doing this next zodiac reading. It looks like it's going to be for the Leos. Unless some other zodiac sign steps in and dominates. Let's see, let's see. I know there was an Aquarius. I know there was a Cancer. Let's see. We are at 5.4 likes. Once we hit 6K, I will start the next reading, the next zodiac reading for November 2026. Okay. All right. Once we are at 6K, I will get started. We can hear you just a little further away. Okay. I hope I'm good now. I think that was an old message. Testing audio. Welcome, welcome. Making sure I'm still on all platforms while I wait for you all to catch up. Let's see. Very nice. Awesome. Sounds good. All right. All right. So let's see. Where are we with the likes? I think I'm going to get started on this next reading soon because you guys have been so quick to get to the numbers. All right, guys. Once we get to 6K, I will get started on this next reading. Let me make sure I catch up. Prieta, I bet you had a really cool costume for Halloween since you like to be flashy. What were you for Halloween? Okay. Hi, Alchemy. Welcome. Hi, Sam. Let us know your zodiac signs. We're about to get started on the next reading. We are almost at 6K, so I will be doing the next horoscope reading. For those of you just joining, let me know your zodiac sign. The cards are popping out. They're energized. They are ready to talk. Oh my gosh, Catwoman. Oh, that's a great one. That is a great costume. I love that. I love that. That must be fun with the tail and everything. Cool. All right. So we are just a few short of 6K. Hi, Aries. Welcome. Oh, the fire signs are in the building now. Okay. Let's see. So far, it looks like I will be doing a Leo reading unless I get a few more zodiacs in the building to confirm that they are more dominant. Let's see what we have. Let me check my other chats before we get started. Nope. Let's get going. We are at 6K. So let's do a reading for my Leos for the month of November. Let me just do a quick riffle shuffle here. Spirit, what message do you have? Ooh, they are really active today. Spirit, what message do you have for my Leos for the month of November? What do my Leos need to know for the month of November, Spirit? Please send me a message for my Leos currently on this live stream, Spirit. Let's get a message for my Leos. Okay. Oh, we got a few cards. I wonder if this came out. I feel like it came out this way. Okay. So we have the Emperor card. Let me just fix my views here. We have the Emperor card. Okay. So for those of you looking for a love connection, it could be someone that is structured, disciplined, organized, stable, reliable, protective, a provider may be entering your life. This could also point to someone that's a father figure. So this could be setting up to give us a message about one of your fathers. Alternatively, this card could be asking one of you to be more disciplined, to be more focused for this next quarter of the year, or these last, it's just 2 months left, right? Wow. For these last 2 months of the year, you may have to focus, be disciplined in order to accomplish some goal. We have this beautiful chaos card. It says, what doesn't fit now may create something entirely new later. This makes no sense for now, but that is actually perfect. So beautiful chaos. The universe may be trying to tell you that while things may not make sense now, it will line up afterwards. That may be part of this idea of structure. Things may not be fitting the way that you would like or prefer, but it seems like it's going to shape up according to this card. Let's see. Telepathy. Interesting. Telepathy. So you may be getting intuitive messages to help guide you through something that you're either currently experiencing or trying to work through. Hi, Mary. Welcome. We're in the middle of a reading for our Leos for the month of November, and we are continuing on this stream with zodiac sign readings for the rest of the stream. So feel free to join us. Happy to have you. Okay, did I get the right pile? Let me see. I kind of want to switch it up. We're getting a couple of repeat cards tonight. So this is saying survival isn't just staying alive, it's finding purpose in the struggle. Leo, maybe you're experiencing some challenges and you're wondering, why am I going through this? Again, this brings me back to this card that indicates there's a method to the madness. There's a reason things may be challenging at this time. So let me get some clarification from this deck now. There's a reason things may be challenging at this time, and it's going to clarify itself within this next month or before the end of the year. It may all align and make sense. Let's get some clarification. Spirit, please clarify this reading for my Leo for the month of November. Interesting. Okay, yes, you're being asked to have a lot of discernment at this time with your decision making, Leo. So you may again need to tap into this suggestion of needing to be very disciplined and focused and structured at this time, which the Queen of Swords, she is no nonsense. She is very perceptive. She is a very clear judge of character. She's very firm about having strong boundaries. She is a direct communicator. So this structure and discipline may be a necessary part of resolving some problematic stage that you may be experiencing or will experience. It seems like you will have to rely on a routine perhaps, or establish firm boundaries so that things do not get so chaotic. Oh, nice. The 10 of Cups. Is this something to do with your family or your love life, Leo? For any other Leos on the chat, or is it just Prieta? Are you expecting to reconnect with family soon? Most likely because of the holidays, or maybe this could be a love connection. This could be some emotional fulfillment that you feel from either accomplishing something or from reuniting with someone with that beautiful rainbow of cups, 10 cups. Knight of Pentacles. This is the third card that you're getting, Leo, that is reminding you to be stable, sturdy, reliable, responsible, methodical. This is, can you guys hear me? Uh-oh, am I cut off? Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let me reconnect because that was a good... Oh my God. What happened? It was going so good. No, can you... we're still on live on the other platform, so... Yeah. Thank you for confirming. Let me see how I'm going to get back on here. Let me just... There we go. The mic is... Hi, welcome. We are back. Just a quick technical difficulty, technical turbulence that I have resolved, and we were in the middle of a reading for my Leos, but just waiting for everyone to get back online. Hi, welcome. We were in the middle of November zodiac readings. So let me know your zodiac sign so that we can prioritize those that are most present in the chat. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome. So happy to have you all back. Yes, we are about to either continue with this reading for my Leos, or we may switch to another sign because I got cut off. But depending on who is in the chat, we can shift priorities to that. Let's see. Hi. Thank you. Welcome. So happy to have you. Yes. Yes, please. Yes. Okay. Just making sure I get a thumbs up on all platforms to confirm that you can still see me, you can still hear me. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. So let me just get back to... All right. For those of you just joining, I was doing horoscope readings for November. And we started with Leo, but since we got cut off, you guys drop your zodiac in the chat. Let me know who's here, and we may switch to a reading for whoever is most present in the chat. Thank you for your likes. Thank you for your likes. Once we get to 1,000 likes, I will shift to the next reading. Hi, what's good? Welcome. Hi, Chemda. Who else is here? Really cool names. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Who else is here? You guys drop your zodiac signs in the chat so that we can switch to a reading for whichever sign is most present. We were in the middle of a reading for Leo, but then I got cut off. So basically, Leo needs to be very disciplined, structured, reliable, and responsible at this time. There seems to be a time of very important decision making that they're about to experience, but on the other side of those decisions is emotional fulfillment, and the universe may be sending those messages in an unexpected way. Things may seem like chaos, but it's going to make sense in the end, Leo. So I would have loved to finish that reading for you, but for some reason I got disconnected. I'm just waiting to get back on track with everyone. Those of you that are in the chat, drop your zodiac sign so that we can switch over to a reading for your sign. We've already done a reading for Virgos tonight. We almost got through a whole reading for Leo. I think we should now... Oh, hi, Taurus. Hi, Brenda. Welcome. All right. Looks like it's a big night for the earth signs. Who else is here? I love the flowers in your name, Brenda. That shade of pink matches my furry top tonight. Cancer, welcome back, Milona. We have a Cancer in the chat. Who else is here? You guys, once we get to 1,000 likes, I will start on the next reading for whichever zodiac sign is most present. I was in the middle of concluding a reading for Leo, but then somehow I got disconnected because that's just how the internet plays. Let's see who else is here. Welcome. What a cool name, Professor Waffles. Sandy Denny is a Capricorn. Nice. 2 more signs and it's Capricorn season. So your time soon come. Are you a New Year's baby, Sandy? Who else is here? Hi, Daisha. Hi, Kwame. Love these names. Hi, Lace. Welcome, welcome. You guys drop your zodiac because once we get to 1,000 likes, since I'm restarting this stream, I got kicked off for some reason. We were having a nice time doing my other readings. I miss my sparkly viewers, but I look forward to connecting with you new people. Hi, Elsie, a Libra. Nice. Okay, once we see a dominant sign in the chat, and we are almost at, oh wow, we're already at 1K. So once we see a dominant sign in the chat, we will do a reading. Hi, officially Pinky. We did a reading for Virgo and Leo already tonight. And we're just having everyone shout out their zodiac sign so I can do this next reading. So it looks like Capricorn, Taurus, we have a Pisces, we have a Libra. Okay. Taurus. Mark Barnett, let us know your sign so we can have a tiebreaker. Whoever comes out in front, I will be doing your zodiac sign reading next so we can see what messages the Spirit has for you for the month of November. Let's see. We got a Cap, we got a Taurus, Pisces, Libra. We got a little bit of everything. Abracadabra, what's your sign? Jamia, what's your sign? What's your sign? We need to land on our next zodiac sign to do a reading for. Welcome, Monique. Oh, Capricorns win. All right, so let's get a message out for my Capricorns. Thank you guys for hitting that like button. I really appreciate it. We are already at 2K. Very nice. So let's go ahead and get a message from the Spirit for my Capricorns. Spirit, what message do you have for my Capricorns for the month of November? What do they need to know? Spirit, let me know what is happening for my Capricorns in November. And for those of you on the red and purple app, you should be able to rewind to see the readings for Virgo and Leo. Okay, Spirit, let's get some cards out for my caps. My caps are about their coins, so let's see. Uh-oh. Dark magic. Is someone trying to put some roots on you? Don't play with the black stuff, guys. And if it's someone trying to put negative juju towards you, then this is asking you to be very protective of your spirit and your energy at this time. Sometimes not giving a F is self-care. So you may be underestimating someone or overlooking someone. You may be unbothered, Capricorn, as you may often be. You may feel that no one can mess with you at this time because you are tough. Capricorns are tough, gals and the guys, and you're about your coins. So you're often not bothered by what other people may be trying to do, but it still is a warning to not underestimate someone sending evil eye, negative energy your way to protect yourself and fortify yourself spiritually at this time. Even if you don't care. You got to care a little bit. Let's see. This says, you wield the power to cleanse and protect. Wow, you are really being guided spiritually at this time, Capricorn. This is interesting. This says, fearless hunter of evil spirits, powerful bloodline. You confront darkness and banish it. So I know we were giggling a couple cards ago, but now I seriously am encouraging you, Capricorns, to stay prayed up. Make sure you are doing your spiritual work, whether you are taking salt baths, whether it's prayer, whether you are just taking time in silence to strengthen your intuition so that the spirit and the universe can guide you and reveal to you anybody around you that may be deceptive, because this is the third card that indicates something to do with a need for protecting your spirit and your energy. So just don't underestimate that during this season of holidays and festivities, people may still be trying to play too much. Yeah, maybe there is some good fortune that came to you recently that someone may be a bit envious of. And so someone may be trying to block your blessings somehow or interfere with favor. You may have positive energy and opportunities that may be trying to find you at this time that someone is trying to interfere with that spiritually or energetically. So let's switch cards so that we can get more clear messages on this reading this far. Switching the deck, I should say. Actually, let me do a riffle shuffle here. Spirit, Please clarify this message for my Capricorns. Let's get some clarification on this message from my Capricorn spirit. Is this something to do in their job or amongst their circle of friends? We kind of got a lot of cards that popped out here. No way. Yeah. Capricorns, we really have to be. This is the second reversed Wheel of Fortune card that you have, indicating maybe a spot of bad luck. But the good thing about that is that it's temporary. It's something that you'll be able to work through. Because right after this Wheel of Fortune card, we have the Seven of Wands, which indicates a need to be defensive and protective at this time. Someone's trying to knock you off of your pedestal. This is attacks. Whether you see the attacks or not, there may be spiritual and energetic attacks that may be trying to block you for some reason, some way, somehow. But in a way, it indicates that it's in a way that you don't see it coming. Again, spiritually, energetically. So it's really important to cleanse and protect yourself and reevaluate connections to some people that may not be showing you their true intentions. Are some of you, perhaps there's a legal dispute pending for any of you? Or is there someone that owes you something and they are due to pay you back or reciprocate something in some way? Because this Justice card indicates a need for balance or something that needs to be made right. And since it's upright, this indicates that it will favor you. This balance or favorable outcome will and should happen. Things will be made right. So that is a relief to see after these cards. Let's see. This Nine of Swords, it's a stage of worry. There are some concerns that may be keeping you up at night, Capricorn. There is probably some, again, energetic or spiritual disturbance that you are meant to overcome, because this state of fear, doubt, and insomnia, it may be to, again, get you off your game, for you to feel, for you to have the illusion that things are worse than they seem. So you are called to really do some protective work on your spirit at this time. Something is meant to come to an end with this Death card. And it feels like it's a relationship, but it could also be a job, some connection that you are meant to sever and move into a better stage, a more peaceful and healed stage, because this is not sustainable, Capricorn. Who is stressing my Capricorns out? Who Capricorns, tell me something. Who does this resonate with any of you? Have you been feeling like you're trying to mind your business, go on about your life, and sometimes things are just not going as you expected? Let me see what my caps are saying. Hi, Sandy. Yeah. Is this a person for you, or is it someone at your job? Jamia, this also resonated with you? Talk to me. What's happening? Because we were having some fun readings tonight. This reading was kind of serious, like in terms of a real warning. It was a real indication that there needs to be protection. Hey, Pink, yes, Pisces is next. Pisces is next. Once we get to 5K, I will be doing the Pisces. So let's see what haters. Is it an ex? Gee, did you overgive? You overgave and now they're trying to, maybe they're lurking. They're trying to, are they keeping an eye on you on social media? You may have to block them, girl, because that's bad energy. That is bad energy. And make sure he stays your ex. This Death card is telling you, do not go back to that. That is over. They're draining you. Look, 2 Wheel of Fortunes. He's like draining you. He's all, whatever's good for you, it's like he's transmuting that so that he can benefit. And that's unfortunately leaving you drained. People in my past are mad at my spirituality and glow up. Isn't that crazy how people could be jealous of your spirituality? Like the fact that you are disciplined and grounded enough to focus on yourself, to connect to the spirit, to do that inner work. And the results of that is that you become very attractive, very abundant, very resilient. And that leads to so much, and protecting yourself. They don't like it. Exactly, Pink. That's crazy that stuff that people could do it for themselves, but instead they're lazy and they just get mad at the other people that are helping themselves, So it's a shame that we all have to learn these same lessons and through different people. But I'm so glad that that message was able to reach you, ladies and gents, my Capricorns in the chat. Thank you, Jamia. My pleasure. Please keep in touch. Let's make sure you stay protected, girl. Those cards weren't playing. All right, and I hope you have wonderful holidays. So let's dive into... You're welcome, Sandy. Stay prayed up, girl. Protect your energy. Let me just check my other chats. Hi, Natalie. Welcome. Welcome. What's your sign, Natalie? We're doing horoscopes for the month of November. So far, it looks like my next reading will be for Pisces, unless there's another zodiac sign that is more present. So let me know what your sign is. I would love to include you in the list. And of course, for those of you that want a personal reading, that gets priority. So feel free to send your payment to the link in bio, or for those of you on the Black app, it should be here. The details of sending a payment is going to be $11 for a mini, $22 for a full. If you have a specific question, would love to read for you. But right now, once we get to... We are at 5K right now. Once we get to 6K, I will do the next reading. Let me know your zodiac signs. I know Pisces is in the house. At one point, we had a Taurus. I think we had a Cancer. I don't know if Cancer is still here. What is Taurus is still here? Hi, Taurus. Hi, Lydia. Okay. Let me just send something in the chat because maybe this is why it deactivates sometimes. All right, we're at 5K. Okay, so let's do our next reading for Pisces. Let me see. Oh, wait a second. Okay, hi, Natalie, Gemini. Awesome. Pisces rising. So this reading could also help you. Prieta, thanks for coming back. I don't know what happened. TikTok kicked me out for some reason. But if you have access to the red app or the purple app, you should be able to rewind and see the Leo reading. I'm so glad you came back. I wish we didn't get disconnected, but technology just be acting up sometimes, So, for those of you just joining, we are doing horoscope readings for... Oh, I can't say what that is. But the app you're currently on is the Black app. And there's some other platforms that I'm streaming on. So that would be the red app and the purple app. And maybe because of saying it, that may have been why I got kicked off before. So I can't say it. Okay, welcome Spanish Fly. All right, so let's move forward with this next reading, which I believe we're going with a Pisces reading, right? And after that, we could do a Taurus for Lydia. Let's do this Pisces reading for Officially Pink. No, we didn't do Cancer yet, Majestic. We didn't do Cancer yet. Sure, LA. The link is actually in my bio. If you want to just click on that, it should take you straight there. Prieta, LA Prieta, for the Leo reading. I was like, oh no, what happened? Okay, there were two of us in here that were Cancer. We were supposed to go after Virgo. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was in the middle of a Leo reading and then we got disconnected and it restarted. I wish there was a way to reconnect to have everyone in here. But since we are on Pisces, and I believe you're the second Cancer, we will definitely follow this Pisces reading up with Cancer. Thank you for coming back, Majestic. Oh, look at that. Rosemary is a Pisces too. Awesome. So even better. That way we are working with more energy for those of you that are actually in here. Rosemary officially pink. Pisces in the house. Awesome. Thank you all for your likes. We are officially at 6K. I love that for us. So let's get started. Spirit, what message do you have for my Pisces for the month of November? Gee, that flew out rather quickly. This says divine time out. You're being asked to pause and reflect. Ooh, my Pisces, you tend to be outside. You tend to be very social, gregarious, and having fun. Maybe this is a time to slow it down, save some money, self-reflect, recollect your energy. The universe may be asking you to take a pause. Telepathy, again, we just saw this in a previous reading. This card indicates that there may be messages that may be trying to find you once you do silence your mind and center yourself. Sitting in silence, meditating, sometimes that's how we get clarity on some of the problems, questions, issues that we may be trying to work through in life. And by the way, Pisces, you tend to be very intuitive. There's also potential for psychic abilities. Most water signs, as well as Virgos, are usually more inclined, or it's easier for those signs to tap into their spiritual gifts. This card says, you are made of stardust and embrace your cosmic energy. Wow, it's pretty much exactly what I was just saying. The universe may be asking you to tap into your intuitive gifts at your time, to strengthen that by taking a break from society, from the demands of social obligations and friendships and outings and whatever you can do to take some things off your plate to conserve your energy and pour into yourself in order for you to start hearing messages from the spirit, from ancestors, from the universe to help guide you through something that you're already dealing with or that will come for you. I love this card. You're going to be the first multimillionaire in your family. That's awesome. So you may be called to be on your grind at this time. Maybe through this stage of meditation and self-reflection, you may come up with a great business idea, or you may be able to attract a really good opportunity, something that will be very abundant and prosperous. Get that money, Pisces. Yes, I love that for you. So let's do a deeper dive. Let's pull out some clarifier cards. Let me just double check, make sure that I can see all the chats. Hi, Mysterious. Welcome. We are in the middle of a reading for my Pisces to see what messages the Spirit has for them for the month of November. Please stay tuned because I am continuing through the rest of the Zodiac signs tonight and also taking personal questions. If you want to book yours, the link is in bio. So, Spirit, please, let's get some clarification on these cards for my Pisces. Let's clarify this reading for my Pisces, Spirit. Ooh, did this try to come out? On your grind. Look at that. On your grind, Pisces. Look at all these coins, getting your money. So you're supposed to take a break from all the socializing that Pisces tend to like to do and focus on your work at this time. Maybe it's a creative project, a passion project that you were thinking about, that it's time for you to get started in order for that to be in a good place for it to really take off next year. Maybe it's your existing job that you're supposed to lock in because things will be slowing down pretty soon. So the universe may be asking you to get ahead on something. There's something that you're supposed to work on or even develop, skills that you're supposed to be developing at this time, God. You're supposed to, at this time, Pisces, you are supposed to be moving in silence with these earlier cards and grinding. Move in silence and grind, Pisces. Let's see. Yeah, This is a time of unnecessary sacrifice. You're supposed to pause and have this moment of spiritual guidance and enlightenment through the silence and the pause, self-reflection, and timeout that the universe is asking you to do. This could even be taking a break from your family. Sometimes around the holidays, it can get really demanding when families are like, well, you should come here because we went there last year. And well, what happened to the family trip? And well, who can travel in this economy? You know, there may be a lot of disputes that energetically may be very demanding and draining for you, Pisces. So that may be one of the things that you may have to distance from yourself at this time. We love family, but sometimes it could be a bit too much. So don't be scared to establish boundaries wherever necessary, even amongst loved ones. Yeah, you're meant to set yourself free at this time with this 8 of Swords in reverse. There's something that you got yourself into that was not exactly conducive for your goals or for getting you to the next stage in your life. You're supposed to set yourself free from that. And this period of self-reflection to receive the messages and the guidance is part of what will assist you in getting out of that. Is this a relationship for any of you? Is this something to do with work or a relationship or family? Pisces, let me know in the chat. Yeah, discernment. You're either called to be this King of Swords archetyped, which is very wise, very articulate, a great decision maker, someone that is very composed and disciplined. Or there may be someone in your life that you need to either work with or is setting this expectation for you, Pisces. And again, I know my Pisces, my water signs tend to like to have fun, especially around this time of year. But perhaps there may be some more serious things in your life in terms of goals that you may be trying to accomplish that are asking you to grind and focus and sacrifice at this time in order for you to break out of something and step into something even better for yourself, Pisces. Talk to me. What's going on? Yeah, because currently it seems like you might be either hesitant or stuck in a loop where you want a fresh start with this Fool card reversed. You want a fresh start, but it may either be risky to get started in this fresh start. Let's see. Let me make sure I can see all my chat. Sorry. This thing's froze and I want to make sure I don't get kicked out again into a big fight. Oh, wait, you said you're distancing from your family? You got into a big fight? Wow, you see that? Yeah, this Fool card in reverse indicates that there was a fresh start that you may be looking for, that there's some blockage there that's preventing you from being as light and carefree as you would normally be. The disposition of a Pisces is usually very social, very gregarious, very light, but there's something weighing you down and creating heaviness and even a lack of, it's like there's some baggage for you at this time, Pisces, with this Fool card in reverse. It's not allowing you to step off into a new chapter. So in order to clear that blockage, you're meant to really focus at this time, distance yourself, move in silence, focus on working on yourself, working on your projects, whether it's a promotion, whether it's a business idea, whether it's completing a course, getting your skills and transferable skills in a presentable way. Maybe you're a creative and need to work on a portfolio. Whatever it is, you're supposed to use this time to pour into yourself so you can break away from something that wasn't healthy for you. This was a harmful environment or relationship or stage, and it's time to be firm about establishing those boundaries, breaking away, making some tough decisions, but good decisions for yourself in order so that you can turn this Fool card around and start fresh without the baggage of that experience. I hope that you get those messages and get that money, Pisces. Does that resonate with my Pisces on the chat? Officially pink, it sounds like it resonated with you. Who was my other Pisces? I'm sorry to hear that you got into a big fight. Gee. Let's see, who else do we have in the chat? Wow, we're almost at 9K. Thank you all. Once we get to 10K, I will do the next zodiac sign, which should be Cancers, if Majestic is still here. Let's see. Hi, Majestic. Prieta, you're back. Hi. Wait, let me make sure everyone's here before I do a reading. Hi, Taylor. Welcome, welcome. You guys let me know your zodiac sign. For those of you just joining, we are doing horoscopes and messages for my beautiful zodiac signs for the month of November. So let us know what your sign is. Welcome back, Pink. You didn't let me know what you're working on with that 8 of Cups card. 8 of Pentacles. All right, so once we get to 10K, I will do the next reading, which I believe was Cancer. I was trying to see what my... Oh, your Wi-Fi went out. Yeah, girl. Tonight is one of those nights where the technology is just acting up. We got some new messages here. Hi, toxic grandmamas. Welcome, Scorpio. First Scorpio in the chat. And it's your season. Looks like my water signs are running the chat. Welcome, Alma. We are about to do our next reading, depending on what zodiac sign emerges as the most dominant in the chat. We've already done Virgo. We almost got through a Leo reading, and we just did a Pisces reading. So you guys drop your zodiac sign in the chat. And once I get to 10K, I will do that next reading. It looks like we have Scorpio, we have Gemini. Welcome. Hi, I'm Shine. This is Divine Shine Tarot. Pleasure to read for you all. And don't forget, for those of you that do want personal readings, if you have a more specific question that you would like to see a reading on tonight, jump in the link in bio to book your reading. Welcome, welcome. So let's see what other signs are in the chat so we can prepare this next reading. Once we get to 10K, I will do the next reading. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Leona. Who else do we have here? Hi, baby girl Tats. Welcome, welcome. Hi, hi. Let me know your zodiac so that we can prepare for this next reading. As soon as I hit 10K likes, I will do the next reading. So far, we have done Virgo, Leo, and Pisces tonight. You guys send your zodiac signs. I am dropping an emoji in the chat to make sure it doesn't kick me out again. Thanks for the heart, Leona. Thank you, thank you. Okay, Libra, LC. LC in the chat. We have Libra in the chat. So we might do Libra next. There were some Cancers waiting, but now I don't see them. Is Majestic still here? Subtle Steez. Kyla. Majestic is still here. So we have an Aries. We have... Who else is here? Some of you may have dropped it in the past, but unfortunately I can't see it. So even if you sent your sign earlier, please send it again so that we can determine which sign do we do next. Hi, Subtle Steez. No, we didn't do Aquarius yet. We didn't do Aquarius because we got a bunch of water signs that came through. We had a Pisces. We just got a Scorpio. There were some Cancers. I don't know if they're still here. I was going to do their reading next, but if they're not here, it looks like Libra or Aquarius. It looks like it might be time for some air sign readings. And Aries is in the building too. So let's see. Once we get to 10K, I will do the next Zodiac reading. So hit that screen for me, you guys. I am having fun reading for you guys and helping lend these messages to prepare for the month of November. I was about to say September because I'm still like in disbelief that we are so far into the year. Baby girl Tats, Cancer. All right, Cancer back in the chat. If Majestic Warrior is here still, then maybe we'll just do the Cancer reading. Hi, Scorpio. Welcome back, Toxic Grandmamas. Yes, so whichever sign is dominant, once we get to 10K, I will do a reading for that sign. So we have a little bit of everything so far, but let's see who comes out on top. Let's see who leads the chat. Let me put one more emoji so I don't get kicked out. All right, Scorpio's still here. Libra, Aries, Majestic, are you still here? I know you wanted the Cancer reading, but if I don't see you, then I may, let's see. I'll get you to 10K in 1 minute. Okay, Majestic. Seems like Cancers are winning because this is the set. We have Baby Girl Tats. We have Majestic Warriors. So we have 2 Cancers leading the chat right now. So, ¿y qué pasó? What happened? Not again. No. Oh, I got so nervous. I was like, no, don't tell me I got kicked out again. TikTok is really, geez, really particular. All right. So, Libra, Aries, and 2 Cancers and a Scorpio. Scorpio season. Woohoo! So, let's lead with our Cancers. Thank you guys for your likes. We are now at 10K, so we are about to lead with this Cancer reading. Spirit, what message do you have for my Cancers for the month of November, Spirit? Let's get a message out for my beautiful, sparkly Cancers in the chat, Spirit. Let's connect with their energy. Let me say their names. Majestic Warrior and Baby Girl Tats. What message do you have for my Cancers, Spirit? Let's get a message out for my Cancers. What message do you have for my Cancers for the month of November, Spirit? Let's get a message out for my Cancers. Uh-oh. Insecurity. Is someone trying to cause you to doubt yourself or to question your image? Do you have someone in your family that's telling you to dress a certain way for the holiday party or something? Or maybe there's a friend of yours, someone in your life that has insecurities, Cancer, that is trying to project that onto you. Someone has image issues, self-image issues. Someone might feel worthless at this time. Someone may have done something to you in your life for you to let them know that you do not value them in your life with this worthless word. Just a few different ways we can interpret that. The following card should help clarify. Ooh, something with your heart chakra is not aligned. So is this in reference to a romantic connection or a friend that you loved that is maybe energetically like someone that's negative, that's not confident, that may be draining you, or someone in your family? This is a personal connection, Cancer. Let's see if we can get some more cards out. Or if it's you, if you identify with this temporary moment of lacking confidence, lacking self-love, since we do have this heart chakra card, it may be some time to focus on pouring into yourself, pouring more self-love into yourself. During the holidays, we tend to spread ourselves thin when we're preparing for the holidays, I should say. So this may be asking you to focus on yourself at this time. It says it's already yours. Okay. So there's something you're working towards. The universe may be asking you to affirm it, to claim it in order to attract it and confirm it. Oh, we just got this card out for the previous reading, but I love to see it again. You're going to be the first millionaire in your family. So you may be feeling hesitant or doubtful, maybe even lacking the courage to start on a new project or some initiative that you're considering, Cancer, that actually will be very lucrative and rewarding for you. Naturally, we would think that it's something to do with work and money, but this could also be establishing a connection with someone or even strengthening your own esteem to step into a more abundant and attractive stage in your life. Let's get some more cards out to get some more clarification on that, Cancer. Hopefully it's the lottery. I know, right? Let's see what the cards say. Baby girl tats, Majestic. Majestic, it's your sister? Is she like, maybe when she doesn't feel good about herself, does she try to make you feel a ways about yourself too? Wow, baby girl tats. So that card came out after you said lottery. Wow. Look at that. I love when the cards are really resonating with those that are in the chat. So let's get some clarification on these readings for you, ladies or gents. I'm sorry, I don't want to assume. Yes. There is a new passion or some creative energy that may find its way to you. This could also be self-esteem. You may be feeling great about yourself, and this card may have been pointing to someone else in your life that's not exactly on the same page, but this Ace of Wands encourages you to stay in this energy, stay in this space. Do not allow that person to drain you, because it seems like you're on the precipice of a really great breakthrough and something turning around for you in a way that you didn't expect. There's courage that you have to explore something new that may turn out really great for you. And so don't allow anyone or your own doubts, anyone's doubts or your own doubts to stop you from advancing with this project or connection. Ooh, who is talking bad about my Cancers? This High Priestess in reverse indicates that there's secrets, some hidden information, maybe even gossip, rumors. Someone may be someone insecure, maybe jealous, maybe, you know, someone that wishes they had the confidence that you have, the heart that you have. They may be speaking negatively about you behind the scenes, Cancer, or you may need to tap into your intuition at this time to get some clarity about the people that you either have around you or that you're working with, if this is in relation to a career reading for some of you, depending on how this resonates. You are called to step into a different stage of your life at this time, Cancer, with this Judgment card. You are called to level up and elevate, and you may have to leave some people behind in that process to get to the blessings that are meant to find you. Oftentimes, those blessings are not, unfortunately, not meant to be shared with everyone else, because they still have to go through their development stages in life before they can receive those rewards. So be prepared to distance yourself from people, even if they're people that you love, because there's something meant for you that you will be attracting or working really hard for that other people may wish it was them. And you can't let that stop you from getting what's yours. You can't let that instill doubts in you. You can't let those people project their feelings and their blockages onto you. So make sure that you're ready to grab this opportunity by the horns and proceed in a way that is very courageous. And I'm sorry to say it, but at this time, you're going to have to be a little selfish, Cancer. You're going to have to be a little selfish, which I know is hard around the holidays. You may have been overgiving with the Six of Pentacles reversed. This indicates that there was an imbalance in generosity from one person that had to others that were in need. But this could be energy vampirism or someone that was taking advantage. So indeed, this is something that you need to reevaluate and change the boundaries or the parameters of what you were giving and how much you were giving. This could even be a job that maybe you were putting in a lot of your time and effort in the hopes that you would be able to elevate in your role or get a promotion to another role. But you may have to actually pull yourself out of that and pour your effort and your resources into a personal passion project instead, in order to allow yourself to be the one to benefit from your own creative ideas, instead of giving that to an existing company or partnership that may not appreciate it. It's not meant for them. These cards indicate that it's for you, it's not for them. Even if you love them or love that job, whatever this connects to in your life's Cancer, this is asking you to focus on yourself, distance yourself from those that may not be as high vibrational as you at this time, and get what's yours. Step into that next level up, get what's yours, call back your energy, call back your time, your resources. Ooh, and avoid someone that may be emotionally manipulative, someone that may be emotionally immature, moody, volatile. They may use mood swings and manipulation in order to try to drain you or to guilt you into certain behaviors or into prioritizing them. You have to go get what's yours at this time, even if it seems a little harsh, a little cold, a little not Christmas spirity. Against the Christmas spirit, I should say. Usually this is the time of unity, togetherness, family, and so it could be hard for people to establish those boundaries, but this is also the time that people can take advantage of that softness that people start to allow in their lives. And so this is asking you to stay focused, Cancer, keep your boundaries up. Oh, really? This is about your sister, Majestic Warrior? Gee. What are you, a Disney princess? Disney princesses always have, one of those sisters that are working against the main character. Who else do we have in the chat? Baby girl Tats. I wonder if that resonated for you too, Tats. I hope that was helpful, Majestic. I really appreciate you for staying on the live for this reading for my Cancers. As we transition into our next reading, depending on what other zodiacs are here. You are an Earth Angel. Wow. So unfortunately, every Jesus has a Judas. Every Mozart has a Scaglieri. Unfortunately, Earth Angels are usually the most challenged, especially spiritually and emotionally. Those are the ones that have the most conflict in their family, because that's how the enemy can really find you and target you, is through who you keep closest. Usually Earth Angels will navigate the world in a way where they are exercising discernment, and they are, while trying to do the work of helping and healing others, they are also trying to protect and preserve themselves. And so that's why sometimes the enemy comes in close via family. So unfortunately, we have to protect ourselves from energy vampires in many states, roles, and positions in our life. I wish you Cancers well with that. Yes, it did. All right. Happy to hear that, baby girl Tats. Happy to hear that. So who else do we have? Okay, Subtle Steez, Aquarius. Yes, let's do an Aquarius. Let's get to 17K so we can do a reading for my Aquarius. I relate to that more than you know, Majestic Warrior. I relate to that more than you know. Having an evil sibling is really unfortunate. All right, so Aquarius in the house, Subtle Steez. For those of you in the okay, I'm gonna do a super quickie reading for my Aquarius because it looks like my devices are dying, unfortunately. And then I see a Sagittarius just shouted us out. Woohoo, Sagittarius! Subtle Seeds, I'm gonna do a super quick reading for you and any other Aquariuses on the stream because technology is trying its best to ruin the vibes and we're not having it. So let's pull a few cards out from my Aquarius spirit. What's coming for my Aquarius in the month of November? Jealousy. Oh no. Everyone's got haters. What's going on? I guess I have the best people in my chat. This says jealousy is an ugly trait. It never looks good on anyone. So Steez, either someone's really jealous of you or you need to be self-reflective to see if you're maybe a little jealous of someone else. Something you want to tell us, Steez? I don't know. Ooh, in love with the chase. Wait a second. Are you connected to someone romantically that may be playing hot and cold? Is someone trying to revive a connection with you? Because you have this card that says, in love with the chase, runner chaser, shenanigans. Do not let them shenan again. You shenan no more with them, Steez. Or you stop shenaning. Is it you? Is it you? Okay, let's see. Here we have pull yourself up, get it out the mud. Work hard for what you want. Okay, Aquarius? It is time to grind and focus on yourself because there's someone that's trying to distract you. They might see that you are moving on to bigger and better in your life. That's making them jealous. And you're supposed to get it out the mud. So while things may feel heavy or difficult at this time, fight to work through that distraction. How come everyone is so cosmic tonight? You have this you are made of stardust card. You are cosmic energy. So you have the spiritual evolution within you to receive the messages and the guidance that you need to work through whatever this is, Aquarius. Let's get some clarification on this reading. Just do a quick shuffle here before my... And if it dies, just come on back. I will charge it and go live again. So for those of you on the Black app, have no fear. You can just come back here. And if not, just switch on over to Purple or Red app because those streams are still going strong. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So is there maybe a motherly figure or someone that's very, I don't want to say clingy, but someone that might be a bit possessive, might be materialistic, someone that is concerned with money. This connection here in terms of someone that may be a bit jealous of some good things that you're working on for yourself or that you're attracting for yourself. This person may be a bit clingy, or this may be asking you to be very focused on your matters at this time, your money matters, especially your coins. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's something that may have you worried for a bit with this Nine of Swords. Is this a relationship, Aquarius, or is this something with work? What's got you on these sleepless nights? Like something that might provoke insomnia or anxiety? Anything along those lines, Aquarius? Let me know. Something that you have to defend yourself from with the Seven of Wands. Because you're leveling up in some area of your life, but that may invite attacks or haters, people that want to knock you down. Something in work or the lack thereof does worry. Okay, so you may be feeling spiritual attacks at this time or a need to be competitive at this time because you are competing in the marketplace. That is why you're concerned about the money at this time. Interesting. Okay, let's pull out. Ooh, yeah, it's a tough time with this Wheel of Fortune reverse. It's a spot of bad luck. It's a different time. If it's a difficult time to make a change at this time. So this is to let you know that it's not you. It's actually external forces that are creating any blockages or challenges, any difficulties you may be having with seeking employment. This Wheel of Fortune card is letting you know that it's not you. So while naturally we're all going to be anxious and worried, hard to sleep when you are trying to make sure you secure your living, just don't beat yourself up too much about it because it's not you. And this pull yourself up by the bootstraps, that makes a lot more sense now that you're sharing that insight with me. Oh, but you're gonna get a job. Yay. I am so happy to see this Page of Pentacles for you. There's some opportunity that will find its way to you. It may not be exactly what you were looking for. It may be something entry level, something related, or something unexpected even, but it's going to be a start to something better. So this is encouragement for you to keep trying. Maybe the timing is not the best. It's not working in your favor, but this is temporary. The wheel of life always turns around. So your moment will come to where those opportunities will find you and you'll be able to take care of the finances. I love that. Excellent card to end this reading on. The fortune due to a hater directly. Which misfortune? Is it this? I think it is because it came after the Seven of Wands. So it does seem like there were some haters. I don't know if you tried to apply to if you were an existing role and then were removed from that. Maybe there was some interference, or if someone was aware that you were going for an opportunity, maybe they sought to compete with you to knock you out of the consideration for that. But there definitely is a spot of bad luck, and it is out of your control, external forces. So yeah, it possibly could be haters or bad influences. But again, it's temporary. What's for you will not miss you. People can cause delays, but they cannot deny. So keep on working towards keeping yourself up, leveling up some way, somehow. Maybe sometimes the universe is redirecting you to look in a different direction because there is some lucrative opportunity for you, something that could be abundant, something that could bring prosperity. At the very least, it's going to bring relief with this Page of Pentacles card. So I hope that is true for all of my Aquariuses out there. I hope that resonated for any other Aquariuses on the stream. So how are we doing? Thank you for the purple hearts. Steez, love that name. Subtle Steez, Subtle Steez. All right, so I'm actually going to jump off of Tickety Tockety for a moment so I could charge my device so that I don't get hated on and kicked off again. And then I will come back and continue doing these November readings for all of you. So just so that I can remember, I know that we did Cancer, we did Aquarius, we did... Who else did we do tonight? We did Virgo, we did Leo, and we have a Sagittarius here. We have Leona was a... Leona, are you a Libra? Or no, you're a Taurus. Okay. So I will come back, you guys. Please subscribe, follow on whichever platform you are joining me from so that once I jump back on after my... You're welcome, Steez. It's a pleasure. Eugenia, welcome. We just did a reading for Capricorn. If you check out the Hi Scam Likely Libra, I think you're the second Libra in the chat. I'm going to come back, you guys. I just need to charge my phone and I'm going to continue with the rest of the readings for November. So please subscribe and follow so that once I am live again, you can jump back in and we can continue with where we left off. I'm so glad that was helpful for you, Steez. All right. Yes, I love that. All right, who else is here? Let me just Devon, okay. Thank you for the follow, you guys. Thank you. As a small and new creator, it means so much. Thank you. Hearts, hearts. Before my phone dies. All right. Put this to charge. Who else do we have on? We're still on YouTube and Twitch. Let's see who else do we have. We still have, who's in the chats? You guys drop your zodiac so that I could see what reading we'll do once I get back on. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Or if it's not that active over here, maybe I will pause on all of the streams and then come back when things are solid again. When all of my devices are charged, I should say. Heart form. Yes, if you'd like a personal reading, you can book at the link in bio. I would love to read for you. This is the perfect time while I wait for my phone to charge again. Devante. Hi, Devante. Hello, hello. Anyone that is looking for a personal reading, you can just connect through the link in bio or circle back once I come back online and complete the monthly zodiacs. Okay, so I think I'm going to jump off. Let's see, Natalie. Mysterious. Got it. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to jump off and... Hi, Lily. You're welcome to book a reading. I would love to read for you. It's a perfect time. I just finished a reading for... What's their name? I forgot because we just got off that platform. I'm waiting for my phone to charge. So in the meantime, I could do a reading for you if you want to check the link in bio for all of the payment options. It's $11 for a mini, $22 for a full, depending on what kind of question you have or want answered. Hi, welcome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Once you book your reading, let me know what platform you paid on and what your question is so that we can get started. Hi, hi, welcome, welcome. Let me know where you are joining from or what your zodiac sign is, because once I restart my third stream platform, I will resume the zodiac readings for everyone.